The Philadelphia Eagles didn't just make a pick, they made a statement. A sudden trade-up, a wide receiver nobody expected at that spot. And in seconds, everything changed for my Lemon and for a locker room already loaded with talent. But this move wasn't as simple as it looked. But what nobody realized in that moment was what this decision was about to set in motion. It started with a call, but not just any call. When Howie Roseman reached out, everything shifted in seconds. The Philadelphia Eagles weren't sitting back and waiting, they moved up, aggressively. And when they did, they weren't just drafting a wide receiver, they were sending a message to the entire league. On the other end, my Lemon didn't just sound excited, he sounded ready, confident, like he already understood what this moment meant, because getting picked is one thing, but being traded up for, that's different. That comes with expectations, pressure, and a spotlight that turns on instantly. You could hear it in his voice, shock, energy, belief. I'm here to win. Simple words, but in a city like Philly, those words carry weight. This isn't a rebuilding team. This is a roster built to compete right now, and somehow he just became part of that equation overnight. But here, what made this moment even more interesting. It wasn't just about what the Eagles saw in him, it was about what they were willing to risk to get him. And what happened the moment he stepped into that building changed the tone completely. The moment my Lemon walked into the Philadelphia Eagles facility, everything felt different. The cameras, the handshakes, the smiles, it all looked welcoming. But underneath that, expectations were already building, because in Philly, first impressions don't just matter, they stick. You could see it in every interaction. Coaches greeting him, staff sizing him up, veterans watching quietly. This wasn't college anymore, no hype, no rankings, no projections, just performance. Even the smallest details, helmet fittings, locker assignments, position meetings, suddenly carried weight. Every step felt like the beginning of something bigger. And Lemon knew it. He wasn't acting like a wide-eyed rookie. He carried himself with confidence, talking like someone who believed he belonged. But belief alone doesn't earn respect in a locker room like this. It's earned through reps, through consistency, through proving it when nobody's talking. Because the truth is, walking into an NFL building isn't the achievement, it's the starting line, and for Lemon, that reality hit fast. But what he didn't realize yet was how quickly that quiet pressure was about to follow him outside those walls. The pressure didn't show up all at once, it crept in quietly. Inside the Philadelphia Eagles building, everything looked controlled, structured, professional. But beneath that structure, competition was already heating up. A wide receiver room filled with proven talent, established roles, and zero guarantees. For my Lemon, every rep suddenly mattered. Every route, every drop, every moment on film, because this wasn't about potential anymore, it was about production. Coaches weren't looking for flashes, they were looking for consistency. And in a system like this, if you fall behind, someone else steps in fast. Even the smallest decisions started to carry weight. Helmet choices, training routines, positioning details most fans never think about. But at this level, those details separate players who stick from players who disappear. And the reality, nobody slows down for a rookie trying to adjust. Lemon looked confident on the surface. But this is where things get real, because belief gets tested the moment things don't go your way, and in the NFL, that moment always comes sooner than expected. And just when it seemed like he was settling in, the pressure found him in a place he didn't expect at all. Philly doesn't ease you in, it throws you straight into the fire. The moment my Lemon stepped outside the Philadelphia Eagles facility, the energy shifted instantly. This city doesn't do quiet hype. It's loud, it's passionate, and it expects results fast. Every appearance suddenly meant something. Fans watching closely, reactions spreading across social media. In Philly, you're not just a player, you're part of the city's identity, and that comes with pressure most rookies aren't ready for. One good moment and you're celebrated. One mistake and the noise gets louder just as quickly. But Lemon embraced it. You could see it in the way he carried himself, confident, energized, feeding off the crowd instead of shrinking from it. The city showed him love early, and that kind of welcome can feel powerful, almost like everything is lining up perfectly. But that's the thing about Philly, the same crowd that lifts you up can turn just as fast if expectations aren't met. And deep down, every player knows it. Because this isn't just about fitting in, it's about proving you belong every single time you step out there. And just when the city seemed fully behind him, came a moment that took everything to another level. The moment didn't happen on the field, it happened under bright lights in front of thousands. When my Lemon stepped into the arena to ring the bell for the Philadelphia 76ers, it wasn't just a fun appearance, it was a statement. A rookie, already being introduced to the city like a star. They walked him through the tradition, how to hit it, the rhythm, the meaning behind it. This wasn't random. In Philly, ringing that bell is symbolic, it's energy, it's intensity, it's the crowd saying, "You're one of us now." And when he stepped up, you could feel the moment shift. The crowd erupted, loud, relentless, the kind of noise that hits you in the chest. And just like that, Lemon wasn't just a draft pick anymore, he was part of the city's heartbeat. You could see it on his face, that mix of adrenaline and realization, this is bigger than football. But moments like this don't just bring hype, they bring expectations. Because once a city embraces you like that, it expects something in return. And what that moment really meant, it wasn't clear until the spotlight turned back to football. At first, it looked like pure hype, a rookie getting love, ringing the bell, the city going crazy. But beneath all of that, there was a message. The Philadelphia Eagles weren't just introducing my Lemon, they were positioning him, early, publicly, and very intentionally. Because teams don't spotlight rookies like that unless they believe in them, and in Philly, belief comes with pressure attached. This wasn't just a warm welcome, it was a signal. To the fans, to the locker room, even to Lemon himself, you're expected to matter right now. Moments like these build narratives fast. Suddenly, he's not just competing for snaps, he's part of the story. Fans are watching closer. Analysts start talking. Every practice clip, every preseason rep, it all gets magnified. And just like that, the margin for error gets smaller. Some fans believe this kind of early spotlight can boost confidence. Others think it adds unnecessary pressure before a player even proves himself. Either way, the effect is real and it doesn't go away. Because in a city like Philly, once the hype starts, it doesn't slow down, it builds. And if that hype isn't matched on the field, that's when everything can flip fast. What happens next could define everything. Because for my Lemon, the moment he was drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles, the clock started ticking. This isn't a team waiting for development, they're built to win now. And that means every snap, every target, every opportunity matters immediately. He's stepping into a crowded wide receiver room competing against proven talent. There's no guarantee of touches, no promise of patience, just performance. And in Philly, fans don't wait long to decide what they think. Some believe he has the confidence and mindset to break through early. Others question whether the pressure might hit too fast. Because we've seen it before, players rise quickly here and others struggle just as fast under the spotlight. Now the hype is real, the expectations are louder, and the opportunity is right in front of him. Because in Philly, it's never just about getting your shot, it's about what you do with it.